So are hoes out here have one spot they stay at, or do you guys go all around? How far does this shit go?
It's far.
It's far, like from where to where?
I think like all the way down there to like the other way too.
Jeez.
But I have heard some hoes say that they like to stay in the same place. Well, I know I do.
Yeah.
But
Do you have any regulars? Like you have some regulars, or
yeah,
do you do deals?
deals.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Like so, say if you know how if you go to McDonald's, you can pull out a coupon, you get like a 2-for-1 special, or do you got that type of thing going on?
No.
No. When you're bored out here, what do you do?
When I'm bored.
Yeah, like when it's downtime, you just got done with a session or whatever, and I guess you probably need a little bit more waiting time before you get back out there. Like, what do you do?
Usually just go to my room, like take a nap.
So how many breaks do you take in your shift out here?
I don't really take.
You don't take breaks.
If I need one, I will. Usually.
What's like the biggest size trick you ever had to deal with, like in size as far as his penis size?
I don't know.
What's the strangest situation you ever been in with the trick?
I would say that what I just told you about, how he didn't want to let me leave.
Oh yeah. He didn't want to let you leave.
And then, yeah, he was going to kill me because he said he was.
How'd you get out of that?
I was running down the street, and then there was somebody watching, like, park car, and they're like, "Are you okay? Is this guy trying to hurt you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he gave me a ride to the gas station, and then from there I Ubered home.
That's crazy. Was the guy on drugs who did that to you?
Yeah, I don't know. He was really weird.
That was their first time. It was your first time seeing him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It was a date from Fig.
It was on Fig too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I luckily got away from him.
If you could look back at your younger self, what's one thing you would tell yourself?
To love yourself more.
You don't love yourself?
Yeah, I do love myself, but more instead of, because I do kind of have depression and stuff, so.
And why
There's
do you
times
why do you deal with the depression?
it just runs in my family.
And you've been dealing with that for how long?
Since I was a kid.
Do you think it has anything to do with your upbringing, like not having your parents?
I do.
Was your grandma a good parent?
Yeah, she was, but she kicked me out at a young age.
What age were you?
16.
Oh yeah. And where
She
did you
tough
go?
love.
Where'd you go when you got kicked out?
With my friends.
Do you blame your grandma for why your mom wasn't a good parent?
Sometimes, yeah.
And when you went with your friends, what would you guys get into? What would you guys get into? You just normal stuff, or?
Yeah. We would just hang out at my friend's house. She had really cool parents, so I was like basically living with them.
How many pimps have you had?
I've had a few over the years.
Over the years, you've had a few.
Yeah.
Is there any one that you like more than the other one, or do they have their different ups and downs?
Different ups and downs.
So, You don't have to say their names, but do a comparison of two pimps for me, just so I can get a example or understanding of how two pimps can be different.
Example, like when I very first got in the game, like I would see like him like beat this girl up, and I didn't like that. So in the other situation, it was like better. So.
So do you think pimps that hit their girls are bad, or do you think it's just part of the game?
I don't think they're bad. Like, it's just a part of the game.
Do you think there's a way to maintain the control or whatever's necessary in the game without hitting your girls?
Yeah.
And what is that? What do you need to do to maintain the control without hitting the girls?
I'm not sure. So.